So here we have the BMW M240i on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a two-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. Let's start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. If you approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got twin exhaust pipes and plenty of boot space as well, and those rear seats will fold down 60-40 split too. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see not only is it in great condition, it's a fantastic looking car, particularly in this colour as well. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from the exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter. At the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car are 1,052. And then the information that's above that, which is the trip computer information, you can change by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information, or you can leave it on this one, which is a digital readout for the speedometer. And as you can see, leave it for a few seconds and that will become larger, much easier to read. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have a speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you pair the phone, and that's done on the central screen, which I'll show you in just a second. It's also worth pointing out we have these pedals, so the minus and then the plus on the other side. That is so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox for a sort of slightly sportier, more responsive feel. So the screen over in the center is where you would pair your phone, amongst other things. So the phone is paired just there, and you go into that menu and you can go down and connect your phone via that screen. As I'm moving around, everything that I do is being done using BMW's iDrive, which is this system down here. So this dial, turning that will take us through the various options. When we find something we want to look at, just push that button down. This also moves to the right, to the left, up and down as well, which is useful in various different menus, which I'll show you now. So this car's got satellite navigation, as you can see. There's a full video showing how this works on our website, but basically if I wanted to access that panel to the left there, I just jog the dial over to the left and I'm on that panel. And everything that you highlight in every single map, it will have a description of what exactly that thing is, so you're not having to rely on guesswork with these symbols. When it comes to music on this car, we've got DAB digital radio as well as FM, and then down the bottom we have a CD player, Bluetooth audio and USB input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Below that we have the CD player, followed by the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed is adjustable in the middle. Once you're happy with that, hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can press the auto button again and you'll go back to exactly the same setting as you were on previously. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat as well. Below that we have this cubbyhole section. There's a 12-volt charging socket there. This car's got keyless start, so the key simply needs to be inside the car, and you can see the keyless start just there. The button above that, this one here, is to turn off this car's stop and start. So the car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off should you wish to. We then have the fully automatic gearbox. There's a manual mode down the bottom here, so you can go up a gear, down a gear, or back to drive, and obviously you can use those paddles that I showed you a moment ago should you wish to. You can change the setup of the car, so you can put it in Sport, Comfort, or Eco Pro, and all of those settings are shown here so you know what you're in. You can also go to Sport Plus, which will turn off the traction control as well, or you can turn off the traction control individually just from there. The very last thing I wanted to show you is the exhaust system on this car. So I've opened the window, we'll give it a little rev and you can hear it for yourself. As you can hear, you get those sort of pops and bangs that you get with rally cars. It sounds fantastic. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and have a look at the car on a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.